What happened there?
All right, I got Sal distracted now. He's downstairs. I told Ronnie to take Sal downstairs and tape my air conditioning in my car again, just to get rid of him. All right, the wrap-up show yesterday. Sal says this incredibly racist thing on the wrap-up show.
I heard about this.
He basically says, I'm gonna play you 5 clips right now. You're gonna love this. We friggin' punked this guy. Listen to this. Yeah, listen to this. So Sal says this incredibly racist thing. He's talking about Miss Howard Stern, Andrea, you know?
Yeah.
And he's kind of saying, not kind of, he is saying that the reason her child is half black is because she's drinking and stuff.
Well, yeah, the drinking got her to sleep with a black guy.
Yeah, that basically, if you're sort of inebriated, it leads to bad things like sleeping with black guys.
Yeah.
So listen to this, and everyone calls him on it and says, you know, you're just a racist. So listen to this.
I think the deal with the private airplane is that she gets so trashed on that plane, she wakes up with her fucking pants down to her ankles and her puss full of cum.
Exactly. And then you want to know why she has a black kid. I mean, how did that happen?
Whoa.
No, I'm saying.
Whoa.
Where did that come from?
What is that all about?
Hello. Drugs, alcohol, running around like a lunatic. This guy just said she wakes up with a bucket full of cum in her snatch.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
Oh, all right. That's what I thought. I mean, you know.
What does the race of her kid have to do with what she's doing?
Because he's Sal.
That is dude. That's way off. That's totally racist.
I'm not being racist at all. I mean,
explain how.
Sal, that's the definition of being a racist.
No, it's not.
That's the most racist thing I've ever heard.
Listen, come on. Hello, you. We live in America. You have a nice, sweet, Snow White blonde chick running around swigging booze. Hello, a black kid pops out of her uterus. So how did that happen?
So if a white kid,
what do you think she met him at? An accounting firm? I mean,
I'm going to do you the biggest favor in the world. I'm going to move along.
Wow.
What I'm saying. What's the surprise? She had a. She.
What does it matter what kind of kid she had?
It doesn't. But what's the odds of a chick like that having a black one?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Drugs, alcohol. It does these
Stop.
Right. Joe in Providence, you're on the wrap-up show.
I don't get it.
We know. You so don't.
I love how he's going hello, and everyone's going, what?
No,
we're not
we
here.
don't know.
There's no black accountants?
So drugs and alcohol lead to girls having black babies.
Well, a girl like Andrea, because if she's white, she's nice and sweet.
Yeah, what would she be doing with a black guy?
Well,
Only drugs and alcohol.
She's white as the driven snow. How did she get a black footprint in her?
Drugs and alcohol have led to a lot of white kids.
So then, just keep following this before I run. I got to let you in on the joke, so let me move along.
Go ahead.
So then Sal, in the same wrap-up show, guy calls it up to call him on it, and Sal starts to defend his comments, and it's even worse.
Can you imagine Kelly Pickler banged a black guy? Her father be back and just for killing him too. But that's how these Southern people are. These Southern people are crazy. Don't blame me. Blame the people in the South.
And I don't disagree with that, but you were implying that only an ugly white chick would be with a black.
No, hold on. What Sal was implying, that is if you leave a really horrible lifestyle and do everything wrong, that the result is you end up with a black kid. That's what you were implying.
Yeah, well,
and that's a horrible thing.
Or Puerto Rican.
Or a Puerto Rican.
But Al, the point that I'm trying to make is that the margin for her to be with a black guy in a normal circumstance is very, very high. But with alcohol and drugs, it minimizes it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's not. Dude, have you ever gotten wasted and banged the living shit out of an ugly fat broad?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's my point. You were drunk. You wouldn't do it in a normal circumstance.
Wow. So now he's comparing
my God.
An ugly fat chick when you're drunk to banging a black person.
Right, making a mistake.
Wait, so now he's digging the hole even deeper, right?
But I'm not trying to make. But I'm not.
Sal. Listen, you're digging deeper and deeper. I'm trying to help you.
Okay, this is the point that I'm trying to make. I have nothing against black people. I love black people. If I leave my wife, the first thing I'm going to do is going to fuck a nice, fat, black-ass ghetto chick.
Well, that's got to calm everyone down.
I can't wait to do that. But the thing is, the odds of what's her name, Miss Andrea Howard Stern, doing that in reality is very, very low. So I'm saying that probably drugs and alcohol induced it. That's all that I'm saying.
Why do you guys should have just let him talk?
Yeah,
Why isn't everybody trying to save him?
Turn up the mic.
Well, it was so offensive that they had to go on record as saying, look, we don't agree. Now,
But that's one thing. But you don't just keep saying, Sal, we're trying to help you.
Right.
Sal's a racist. He doesn't even know it.
well, wait. Okay, so Gary comes and tells me about this. Sal is all freaked out after this, going, oh, my God, I'm going to get fired when Howard hears about this and Human Resources hears about this. I'm already on notice for jerking off in the studio and blah, 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 blah. So Gary says, we got to do something. So I say, look, you got to do, like, I don't know. Gary goes, we'll have Scott Greenstein call him and say that. I said, the first thing we came up with is he's got to apologize to every black person in the building. And we would have gone around and taped all the apologies.
Oh, he should like a Yucko the Clown type thing.
Yeah.
Remember that?
But
when he did the Yucko.
But then again, it was kind of like we didn't want to get into any weirdness with the people in the building kind of seeing this idiot apologize because it would go horribly wrong. So here's a phone call from a made-up human resources person telling Sal he's got to tape an apology to be played on the wrap-up show. Yeah. Okay, right. So here we go.
Hello?
Is this Sal Governale?
Yes.
Sal Governale. This from Human Resources. I've been trying to reach you. You were on the wrap-up show this afternoon on Howard Stern.
Right.
And you made some offensive comments. We've had several complaints. One of the sponsors is threatening to pull out. Some serious employees who heard the comment are very upset.
Hold on one second.
What's he?
Hey, this is Gary.
Gary, I was calling Sal, Governor.
Now, what happened here?
Sal, I was standing there, so Sal didn't believe it was real, so I have to pretend that it's real, and then I had the phone back. I go, dude, you're in trouble.
All right.
Only because he was on the wrap-up show with you today, and he made some offensive comments, and we really need to rectify the situation.
Right. All right, so so you obviously have some sort of an idea that you guys have in mind. Let me let you talk to Sal for a second.
Okay.
All right. Okay, yeah. I had to pass it to Gary because, he runs the whole thing, yes. I just wanted to make sure.
He didn't make the comments, Mr. Governale, you did, and so that's why we need to talk to you. Now, we want to rectify this. What we've come up with, there's going to be an emergency meeting today at about 3 o'clock, and we would like for you to record an apology, to explain why you made these comments, to express remorse for these comments, and we'd like it to be played on the wrap-up show tomorrow. But before it's played, they need to be approved at this meeting. So can you do that? It's really important.
Sure.
We're going to have to talk about doing some sensitivity training as well, and I think that'll be helpful.
Okay.
We've had several problems.
Do you want me to address this as an apology?
It's important that you explain why you said the comments and why you're sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Can you do it on a CD and I'll pick it up? It'll be easier.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Okay.
Not a problem. I'll take care of that right now.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate your cooperating.
My pleasure.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Will just told me that the reason Sal handed me the phone, which I didn't even know, was he got so scared he just handed the phone off.
Right, that's what I thought was happening, but he didn't know what to do, and he gave it to you.
So then what did Sal tape? Did he write something down, or did he just
he walked into me and go, here's a CD for the 3 o'clock meeting.
All right, here's Sal's apology.
How silly is he that they would do this on the phone?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Sal Governale.
The very contrite.
It's funny already. It's funny already. This is
How many times? Let's have a poll right now. How many times will we play this apology?
All the time.
Hi, this is Sal Governale. And yesterday I said a few comments that offended a few people, and I'd like to extend my apologies for those comments. Unfortunately, I didn't represent myself properly on how I wanted to explain myself. I have a tremendous respect for all cultures and all races. If I did offend or hurt anybody, I again extend my most sincere apologies. Thank you very much for understanding, and I greatly appreciate your time.
Wow.
my only criticism. It's too short.
Yeah, my criticism is
on and on?
They should have called him back and said, listen, you have to explain what you said and then what you meant.
The issue.
Oh my God!
I mean, he doesn't know how to structure a sentence.
The best is that middle part.
Gary, when he comes back upstairs from Ronnie, why don't you say, listen, I got a call last night. I didn't want to tell you this from human resources. The apology isn't good enough. That
it's too general.
It's too general. You have to specifically repeat what you said, explain why you said it, and then issue an apology. And an apology to all black people and all peoples of this planet.
African Americans.
But also, you have to explain why it's wrong. You have to let people know know why it's wrong.
And tell them you need it in like 15 minutes.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
The more he has to explain himself, the better.
So meanwhile, after Sal cut this, then he's running around freaking out.
Well, listen, I went down and had lunch with some friends. I came back up here, and he was crazy.
Wait.
I did it now. He was shaking.
Here's the rap.
What he was talking about.
The rap is, he goes, you see what's going to happen. Once you make the apology, you see what happened to the guys at BAB, you see what happened to the guys who wrote the Tsunami song. It's admission of guilt. It's the first step. Gary, this is the first step. They're going to fire me. Once I make the apology, I'm done.
Yeah, they're building his case.
Here's his whole paranoid thing.
You know what? It'll all blow over in a day. Nobody will even remember this.
Gary said there's absolutely no talk about this tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think this will even come up tomorrow.
This is crazy, though. Bullshit, man, motherfucker, man. What the fuck? Can't fucking believe this shit. I'm telling you, man, what the fuck?
Well, don't let it stress you out.
Don't let it stress me out. Fucking human resources to have an emergency meeting. This is another fucking thing. When you apologize, you're proving that you're wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I said she got drunk and had a black kid. In a normal circumstance, she wouldn't have done that. Whether it's black, white, Puerto, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you say stuff like that all the time.
That's what I'm saying. We played.
You better not redo the black haunted house bit.
Better not redo that. Dude, I'll be happy if I fucking keep my fucking job right now. This lady was panicking, man. Oh my God, no.
Well, I got your back, buddy. I know, like, you didn't mean anything bad by it.
I didn't mean anything. The girl got fucking drunk and had sex with a guy. But because I threw in black kid, people automatically assume that I was being racist. Every fucking day, man. And now an emergency meeting over this? I didn't have the kid, she did. She should have the fucking meeting.
It's like you said, man, women, just nothing but trouble.
You gotta fucking play this at the wrap-up show. How fucking crazy is that?
I just hope that Howard goes.
We got to let him recut one and go through and play it on the wrap-up show.
I mean, we got to go with this all day. That it has to still be approved, and it's only approved at the last minute.
Hey, Gary, is there a way we can tap in and listen to him recording? What?
I'll talk to Scott about it. But in the meantime, we should just switch gears because he's going to be back up any second.
Let me finish playing this. I got 48 more seconds. I got to hear it.
It's till 12 tomorrow.
I never even thought about that, man. That's a good idea.
Maybe you should talk to Gary about seeing if Howard can, like, extend the show. So
yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I mean. He's gonna really think I'm nuts.
Maybe he'll throw you a bone.
What? This is you gotta be kidding me.
People are sensitive these days.
It's terrible, man. I got fucking black friends all over the place.
Yeah,
Kevin Lofton's a good friend of mine. I got black friends at home and shit.
Wow. Just look at it this way. At least this isn't as bad as getting caught jacking off.
Damn it. I'm gonna fucking stick an apple in my mouth every day for the rest of my life. I'm not even gonna talk anymore.
Robin's a friend of mine.
Black friend. Hey, you didn't make his list of black friends. All right, look, we've got to shut up now.
But think about
everyone's in on this who's listening.
He's making like
what?
I just one quick point. Like,
I like we're whispering. That way he won't hear.
He said Andrea should take the meeting. Like what?
Yeah, they're gonna have a meeting for her.
Even if she did something wrong, she doesn't work.
It's just all wrong. There's no explanation.
He doesn't understand anything.
Even if my dad said, "Hey, I read today about a guy who got hit by a bus, and it was very sad. Did you happen to read about it?"
Mm-hmm.
Now he goes, did you read about the bus incident recently? And I'll go, no. He'll go, well, what I am saying is...
Whether you like it or not.
But you're saying that black was in the equation because of
How's
drinking.
that?
No, I'm saying the baby was in the equation because of drinking.
That's not what you said yesterday.
I know, but the baby happened to be black, so I said black baby.
But no, that's not. No.
No, I'm telling
Sal,
you.
come on, man.
Listen to me.
You should at least fess up and just fucking embrace it and do
I
it.
am fessing up. I'm saying it's a joke, but secondly, Gary, do you know what I'm playing off of? I'm playing off the old I'm playing off of the old thought that the worst thing a father wants to see is his beautiful white girl. But we've both said this before in the end. The worst thing a father wants to see is his beautiful white daughter marrying or having sex with a black guy. That's an old joke. You see,
so it's...
It is. It's funny.
This is...
Just the premise, the thought of that.
We're up to the fact that Sal has to re-record his apology.
Nobody wants to see their white
I'll play this back later. I don't want to blow it.
That's a joke.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, we'll get to, I promise you we'll get to hear all of that.
It was no wonder she had a black baby. And how would that make you feel if you were black?
It would make...
Whatever words about
God bless that black guy. You got to shag a hot white chick. What do you want from me?
Whatever you were talking
All he's got to say now is never mind that. You've got to issue an apology.
Right.
You know, Gary loves to argue.
Well, the point is, though, that Sal would have to explain why he's wrong in his apology, and Gary's trying to get him to understand.
It sounds like this is an excellent chance for Gary to prove he's not racist.
All right, anyway, let's we'll hear all that later. Okay,
It's amazing.
Okay, it's
That's
amazing, and
amazing
it's going to be
stuff.
great.
That's amazing human behavior.
Right. I still say.
My apology.
I still say he should have to go up and apologize to black people.
On the wrap-up
Definitely.
Yeah, but you got to get the black people in on the joke. You just can't have him walking up to
So they're not
random
creeped
black
out.
people.
Well, why don't we have him apologize to you
Oh, that would be
as a
great.
representative of all black people?
Because I do know what's going on.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, after he cuts this, after he cuts the apology.
Can we ask one of the security guys out there to...
That's a good idea, yeah.
That'd be good too.
That would be
That'd be good too. All right, all
You're
right.
not going to be able to sit on this too long. Someone's going to call him on a cell phone.
Right. Okay. Okay.
It's amazing.
On the wrap-up show, I made comments that certain people consider to be racist and were offended. I am very sorry if you were offended. But the fact of the matter is that I was making a joke. And what the fuck am I going to say
This
here?
has got to be rejected, too.
Yeah, and we keep rejecting him.
Just explain what you were trying to say.
Hi, this is Sal Governale. Yesterday...
By the way, Rich is the worst advisor.
Hi.
When you're going to jail, don't ask Richard for help.
Hi, this is Sal Governale.
Hi.
And unfortunately,
You're
yesterday
local
on the
racist.
wrap-up show, I made a few comments that some consider to be racist and offensive. If I did offend you, I deeply apologize from the bottom of my heart. What I was simply trying to do was make a joke over the fact that white women generally don't have sex with black men. It was simply a joke. And the joke got out of hand because in this situation, it was truth. People were offended. It doesn't matter what type of baby you have, whether it be white, black, Italian. The important thing here that we can learn from this is A, you shouldn't drink and
you shouldn't speak.
You might end up
You shouldn't drink and speak.
Whether it's a white child or a black child. And B, I have personally learned that when I address things, I should address them in a much better way. Perfect. As not to offend.
Hey, we gotta save every take.
This is great.
Even when he
This
stops.
is so much better than the first one.
I sincerely mean this. I sincerely stand behind the fact that I was joking, and I sincerely apologize over the fact that people were...
Where's Gary? Gary, get in here.
I'm not a racist.
I'm a moron.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, wait. I want to make...
Gary's got to pretend that he went away and played
Now,
it.
that doesn't fucking explain it.
Gary.
Take this and shove it up a fucking ass.
Go in and tell him Human Resources wants him to apologize to black people.
Okay.
But you also got to say, give me the tape.
Wait. All right, I'm going to take a commercial break.
This is Sal Governale.
Oh, wait.
And unfortunately, yesterday on the wrap-up show, I made a few comments that some...
You got to tell him
racist.
that he has to apologize to, like, black people, so he should go in and apologize to Robin now.
Where?
You know, and apologize. We try and get a black security guard to accept his apology.
Also, but you got to have a moment where Gary takes this tape and pretends to go away and play it for somebody.
Yeah.
And then come back
say
and
you're
say,
gonna,
not a good
during
enough
commercial,
time.
because you played it for Human Resources, and they said it's not, you know.
He's got to do it again.
Got to do it again.
Say they heard on tape him going, take it and shove it up, or he said that right afterwards. Take it and shove it up.
We know
No,
that.
he knows he
doesn't
didn't
know.
put that on.
Apology part 2. I mean, how fucking crazy is this getting? So, apology part 2. I have to put on a CD, I guess, for him.
Yeah, probably.
Shake.
You think at some point he would say, I would like to talk to this person, but he hasn't yet.
No.
Go in and get it
tell him,
and say it's not good enough.
Tell him that they said, you know,
All right, I'm going to take a break.
it's not sincere enough.
All right. All right. Can you get rid of this? Fred, can you kill that?
I thought it was sound.
Fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy.
Because I want to go to commercial.
I don't have that.
This is fucking... I mean...
Who hasn't?
How do I turn that off?
That popped up out of nowhere.
Scott?
Worse. This is fucking worse.
Why is it worse?
Because now they're taking my jokes, dude. They're jokes. We joke around about this all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought the jacking off thing was worse because that's like
I did a
really
Daniel
offensive.
Carvero saying I wanted to shake his hand. That's a fucking joke. Do you know what I'm saying?
Some people can't take a joke.
I tell you, Richard's terrible.
This sounds like the writer's room at the original.
Scott, how do I turn this off?
Careful these days, it looks like.
Please. Fuck everybody.
I got to go to commercial. How can I do it?
Here he comes.
There you go. I'm trapped.
That's what it is.
It's coming out through here.
It is?
Through Fred. It is?
Well, let me do it up.
Can you just turn it off?
Who's deciding if it's good enough or not?
All right, thanks.
I can't play commercials.
We got to play commercials.
If I play commercials, all right.
Now he's got to go to another room.
All right, let's get back to this.
Kidding me?
This is fun. I could listen to this all morning.
Let's make Scott apologize for not knowing how to do this
Make
work.
it easy. I mean, they fucking hate me.
Well, look at
They
this.
hate me from the jerking off.
But look.
All right, it's cut off. Oh, God. They're taping all this, I assume.
I hope.
I hope, because I want to listen to the whole thing.
It's amazing.
This better be getting taped.
There's a whole
fucking
drama going on out there.
Scott, put it back on.
Don't want to miss a
I
second.
don't want to miss.
Can't go away.
Huh. All right. Scott, put it back on. All right, forget it.
It's moments like this, like how could anyone ever argue that there's something more entertaining than this show? Like
I don't know.
The stuff over the years you've created with the staff, like stuff. This is insane.
I know.
It's so fucking fun. It should win every goddamn award.
There's no award for this.
Peabody shit.
They don't
We
give
gotta
me an
create
award.
our own award.
We give our own awards out.
My gracious.
Just don't let it stress you too much. Give it a day or two. It'll probably blow over.
You know what's gonna happen today? Today this will be played on the wrap-up show, and then tomorrow people will come forward, and it'll be on the fucking news and everything else. You know what I mean? Like the
She
censorship
wishes.
and all that bullshit.
Yeah, that he'd
There's
get this much
problems. I
attention.
know where this is gonna lead to, dude.
You know what this is going to lead to.
Good news for Joey Boots.
Activists come out of the woodwork and shit like this.
Activists are after him now.
Yeah. The whole world
Al
is.
Sharpton's calling. We should get him to call.
Well, don't wait till that actually happens to start like stressing out about that.
No kidding. Thanks. At least we can be sure on one thing, it's gonna happen.
Why doesn't Richard just hand him a gun? He's the worst.
It's great, though, for our purposes.
Yeah. I can't wait till he apologizes to you.
Oh.
All right, wait. All right, I'm going to kill it. Kill it, Scott.
Now, let me ask you something.
No.
What?
Did you get that phone call?
Yeah. All right. Cut it, Scott, please. And we're going to go to break as soon as Scott can cut it. Scott, cut it, please. Scott, cut it, please. Oh, Scott is so lame. Scott, can you cut it? Scott, can you cut it? Fucking Scott.
What is he doing? Is he listening?
I don't know. Scott, can you cut it? All right. Fred, can you go to commercial? All right, go ahead. Hey, normally this is a comedy show, of course. We try to make you laugh in the morning, but something weird happened. Gary came in, just gave me the phone from a human resources person here at Sirius, who I've never spoken to in my life, and now says Sal has to come in and apologize about something. I don't even know what's going on. Gary, get in here.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, man, but what is going on?
Uh-oh.
A human resources person just called you?
Yeah, at 10 to 7 in the morning, so I'd like to know,
weird.
what did he do now?
Listen, he was just in
Bring
my
him
office.
in here.
He said he's not coming in. He's very upset by this. Howard, he's been upset all night.
What's going on?
The human resources said that he should apologize to. He has to come in and apologize to Robin because she's black and other black people.
And he was trying to keep this from you, not in a way like trying to keep it from you, but I think he was just trying to make this go away because he feels really bad about it. But he made some comments yesterday on the wrap-up show.
Bring him in here. Sal, get in here and let's get this over with. You have to apologize to Robin?
Crazy.
What is this about? Tell me what's going on. Yes. I don't even know.
What did you do did you do something to me?
Sal, I'm sorry. I saw you yesterday. You were upset. I didn't think it was this big. I mean, you were upset, though, buddy.
But really, Sal, did you do something to me that you should have to apologize?
I don't know. These people are crazy. They've lost their mind.
Apologize to Robin.
About what?
I don't know.
If I could keep my job, I'm sorry that you're black. That's what they want me to say.
What?
Exactly. That's the...
Wait a minute. But how could you say to me, you're sorry that I'm black? What kind of thing is that to say?
I don't know. I like to know, too. I don't know what's going... I was on the wrap-up show yesterday. I made a comment about Miss Howard Stern because she drinks, she gets drunk, she has flus. I said, be careful. If you end up like that, you might wake up one day with a half...
Sal, what have you done?
Black kid.
What have you done now? Look at me.
I can't. I don't want to talk about...
Why do you have to apologize to Robin?
I don't know.
First of all, do your apology to her.
Is that what they said, that he has to come on and just apologize?
They made me record
I don't
stuff.
even know what you did.
They made me, Howard, they made me record an apology for the wrap-up show.
What? An apology?
What are you doing to us?
What happened to No More Bullshit?
What did you say?
What happened to
freedom of speech? What happened to censorship?
We're having a good time over here, and then we get calls, and
Look,
you're supposed to be apologizing.
I'm not going to waste time on this. Apologize to Robin.
It's a lynching. I'm sorry, Robin.
A lynching?
About what?
Howard, this is the third time Human Resources called me. They made me sign paperwork. Every fucking move that I make, I'm upstairs. I don't know why they break my balls.
Well, the first time you jerked off in your
right,
studio.
I understand.
What happened the second time?
So what did you do now?
I can't talk about the second time. It had to do with somebody on the air.
He just told me about the second time 2 seconds ago.
Oh, my goodness.
So let's not talk about that one.
It's crazy.
Well, do your apology.
And wait, and the second time they found there was nothing wrong. I wasn't guilty. And now this is the third time.
So what now? What is this apology?
Did you speak to the woman from Human Resources?
Yes.
What did she say?
She called me yesterday. I panicked so much. I couldn't even understand what she was saying. She's like, we have to have an emergency meeting, a meeting on ethics, a meeting on morals. We have sponsors who are going to drop us. I go, what is this for?
Let me ask you
She goes, because of your racist and lewd comments. I go, about what? She goes, we need an apology right away. We're having and then I handed the phone to Gary. I go, Gary, I was shaking.
You mean in the middle of the woman from Human Resources talking to you, you handed off the phone?
I had to. Well, Gary says, come to me from now on. At that moment, I was so scared.
Are you a racist?
What did you say?
Stop it, Howard.
What did you say?
What did you say?
Yeah, explain what happened. I don't even know what the fuck happened.
No. What did you say on the air?
I said, watch
all this.
Miss Howard Stern went flying by. She was waving. She was drinking the Jack Daniels. She was naked. Blah, 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 blah. And we were laughing. I go, you got to be careful, because if you end up drinking like that, you might end up one day waking up with a half-black kid. She has a half-black kid. The kid's half-black. It was just
Sal.
It was a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Sal, just because it's all.
But at the same time, hold on, you're right.
It's all going to come out. So it wasn't. It sounds like it was lighthearted.
No, hold on.
What you said was, God, look at what she's doing. No wonder she ended up with a black kid.
Something like that. But it was a joke. It's a joke that. And if maybe this is the apology to Robin as a black person, I don't know.
So when the Human Resources person called you, did it sound like this?
Hello?
Is this Sal Governale?
Yes.
Sal Governale, this from Human Resources. I've been trying to reach you. You were on the wrap-up show this afternoon on Howard Stern.
Right. You fucking asshole.
You guys,
this is all goof, you douche.
For a day, you've been going on like this, right?
Oh, we should let him go. God. We should let him go way long.
I know.
I
He
couldn't
was
take
out
it.
there almost crying, and Howard broke.
Are
We
you
were going
kidding
to
me?
take this for a long time.
I just was afraid you'd kill yourself.
Oh, my God. I was... Oh, man. How did this come... How did this happen?
How did what happen?
How did this prank unfold?
Well, you're an idiot, and you said something dumb on the show, and then you run around telling everyone, oh, no, now Human Resources is going to call.
I didn't even say that. I just said to Gary, you know, I was concerned. I was only concerned about you. That was it. I said, I hope Howard's not mad at me.
All right, here is the whole Sal thing. Do you guys have everything taped
You
now?
have everything taped?
Everything. We've been listening to you all morning.
Yeah.
The second
Oh, my
call
God.
they're putting up right now.
All right, good.
I hope I didn't say any real racist comments.
All right, here, for those of you who have missed it all morning, I'm going to review the whole thing.
Artie, did you know when I was talking to Artie yesterday in the hallway?
I didn't know what you were talking about. You see, but here's the thing. Because this is a joke, Sal, you did say something racist. You did, though.
Yeah, you did. There's no question.
You said something,
He thinks now he did.
It got worse as you went along with
This is
your
coming from a guy that told
explanation.
crystal clear to lick cream out of a black devil dog.
No, this is different.
I mean, it's just...
This
all
is-
right, I don't want to argue
Here
it.
is what Sal said.
It's racist. Let's
Here's
leave it
what
at that.
it is racist. There's no doubt it's racist. Here's what Sal said on the wrap-up
Right.
show.
It's good for the
heard
mix.
your
All
comment.
right, here we go. For those of you who are not in on the joke, here we go. Let's go
comes
through the
racist
whole
Sal.
thing.
I think the deal with the private airplane is that she gets so trashed on that plane, she wakes up with her fucking pants down to her ankles and her fist full of cum.
Exactly. And then you want to know why she has a black kid. I mean, how did that happen?
Whoa.
No, I'm saying.
Whoa.
Where did that come from?
What is that all about?
Hello. Drugs, alcohol, running around like a lunatic. This guy just said she wakes up with a bucket full of cum in her snatch.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
Oh, all right. That's what I thought. I mean, you know.
What does the race of her kid have to do with what she's doing?
Because he's Sal.
That is dude. That's way off. That's totally racist.
I'm not being racist at all. I mean,
explain how.
Sal, that's the definition of being a racist.
No, it's not.
That's the most racist thing I've ever heard.
Listen, come on. Hello, you. We live in America. You have a nice, sweet, Snow White blonde chick running around swigging booze. Hello, a black kid pops out of her uterus.
So
how did that happen?
So if a white kid,
what do you think she met him at? An accounting firm? I mean, that's.
I'm going to do you the biggest favor in the world. I'm going to move along.
Wow. What I'm saying. What's the surprise? She had a. She.
What does it matter what kind of kid she had?
It doesn't. But what's the odds of a chick like that having a black one?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
All right,
Drugs, alcohol. It does these
Stop.
Joe in Providence, you're on the wrap-up show.
I don't get it.
We
know.
You so don't.
You're fucking
Sal's
retard.
still sitting here shaking his
Yeah,
head. Yeah. See, that made sense.
Dude, just because a chick drinks doesn't mean it's a sin to have sex with a black guy.
No, the odds of two cultures mending together, two extreme cultures, that's what I meant by it.
There's no extreme cultures. What are you talking about? You don't know where she lives. You don't know anything about her life.
Yeah, but...
So now Sal defends his comments to an angry caller. Listen to this. This is a recap, and then we'll get into Sal's apology.
Can you imagine Kelly Pickler banged a black guy? Her father be back in jail for killing him, too. That's how these Southern people are. These Southern people are crazy. Don't blame me. Blame the people in the South.
And I don't disagree with that, but you were implying that only an ugly white chick would be with a black guy.
No, hold on. What Sal was implying, that is, if you leave a really horrible lifestyle and do everything wrong, that the result is you end up with a black kid. That's what you were implying.
Yeah, well,
and that's a horrible thing.
Or Puerto Rican.
Or Puerto Rican.
Or a Puerto Rican.
But Al, the point that I'm trying to make is that the margin for her to be with a black guy in a normal circumstance is very, very high. But with alcohol and drugs, it minimizes it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's not... Dude, have you ever gotten wasted and banged the living shit out of an ugly fat broad?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's my point. You were drunk. You wouldn't do it in a normal circumstance.
Wow.
But I'm not trying to make... But I'm not...
Sal, listen, you're digging deeper, and deeper. I'm trying to help you.
Okay, this is the point that I'm trying to make. I have nothing against black people. I love black people. If I leave my wife, the first thing I'm going to do is going to fuck a nice, fat, black-ass ghetto chick. I can't wait to do that. But the thing is, the odds of what's her name, Miss Andrea Howard Stern, doing that in reality is very, very low. So I'm saying that probably drugs and alcohol induced it. That's all that I'm saying.
Wow.
You
Wake up.
You think that's reasonable?
Shaking his head. Yes, I'm right. I'm right.
No, it's reasonable that...
How do you know she doesn't like black guys?
You don't know anything about her.
Blacks are not the issue here. Drugs and alcohol are.
Drugs and alcohol lead to fucking black guys.
Or white guys. My father said I was a mistake from alcohol.
Wait. No, your complaint is what... look. So now Human Resources.
To even explain this to him.
Now Human Resources calls Sal, which is one of our people.
Yes.
You know. Now the goof begins.
Yeah, I couldn't believe this one.
Hello.
Is this Sal Governale?
Yes.
Sal Governale. This from Human Resources. I've been trying to reach you. You were on the wrap-up show this afternoon on Howard Stern.
Right.
And you made some offensive comments. We've had several complaints. One of the sponsors is threatening to pull out. Some serious employees who heard the comment are very upset.
Hold on one second. Hey, this is Gary.
Gary, I was calling Sal Governale because he was on the wrap-up show with you today, and he made some offensive comments, and we really need to rectify the situation.
Right. All right, so so you obviously have some sort of an idea that you guys have in mind. Let me let you talk to Sal for a second.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah. I had to pass it to Gary because, he runs the whole thing, yes, I just wanted to make sure.
He didn't make the comments, Mr. Governale, you did, and so that's why we need to talk to you. Now, we want to rectify this. What we've come up with, there's going to be an emergency meeting today at about 3 o'clock, and we would like for you to record an apology, to explain why you made these comments, to express remorse for these comments, and we'd like it to be played on the wrap-up show tomorrow. But before it's played, they need to be approved at this meeting. So can you do that? It's really important.
Sure.
We're going to have to talk about doing some sensitivity training as well, and I think that'll be helpful.
Okay.
We've had several problems.
Do you want me to address this as an apology?
It's important that you explain why you said the comments and why you're sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Can you do it on a CD and I'll pick it up? It'll be easier.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Okay.
Not a problem. I'll take care of that right now.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
I appreciate your cooperating.
My pleasure.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So now Sal goes into the studio and cuts an apology, which we heard this morning. That's why we had you go down and tape my car so we could listen to all this.
That the blower has nothing to do with you being pissed off?
No.
Oh, my God. What an asshole I am.
Here's Sal's first apology.
You're an ass because who would take care of this on the phone?
First of all, Sal, so we played this apology this morning and we realized it wasn't even good enough. That's why we made you come back up and do another one.
You did a better job than expected.
And we listened in while you cut it.
That's when I really broke down.
So here's Sal's first lame apology.
Hi, this is Sal Governale, and yesterday I said a few comments that offended a few people, and I'd like to extend my apologies for those comments. Unfortunately, I didn't represent myself properly on how I wanted to explain myself. I have a tremendous respect for all cultures and all races. If I did offend or hurt anybody, I again extend my most sincere apologies. Thank you very much for understanding, and I greatly appreciate your time.
So not only did we love that, but we wanted more. So that's when we sent you downstairs, and when you came back up, Gary told you Human Resources said your apology wasn't good enough. Now, which is the next thing to play? Clip complaining or Sal apology part 2? I want to go in order.
Well, then complaining was yesterday after he did that original apology.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
All right, so after Sal cut his apology,
How did you get this?
He freaks out. Richard followed you around with a tape recorder.
You know what? It'll all blow over in a day.
You motherfucker.
Nobody will even remember this.
Gary said there's absolutely no talk about this tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think this will even come up tomorrow.
This is crazy. Bullshit, man, motherfucker, man. What the fuck? Can't fucking believe this shit. I'm telling you, man, what the fuck?
Well, don't let it stress you out.
Don't let it stress me out. Fucking Human Resources, they're having an emergency meeting. This is another fucking thing. When you apologize, you're proving that you're wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I said she got drunk and had a black kid. In a normal circumstance, she wouldn't have done that. Whether it's black, white, Puerto Rican, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you say stuff like that all the time.
That's what I'm saying. We played. I don't get this fucking one. God.
You better not redo the Black Haunted House bit.
Better not redo that. Dude, I'll be happy if I fucking keep a fucking job right now. This lady was panicking, man. Oh my God, no.
Well, I got your back, buddy. I know, like, you didn't mean anything bad by it.
I didn't mean anything. The girl got fucking drunk and had sex with a guy. But because I threw in black kid, people automatically assumed that I was being racist. Every fucking day, man. Now an emergency.
When attorney call, it means something bad.
Something bad.
Meeting over this? I didn't have the kid, she did. She should have the fucking meeting.
What does that mean?
Like you said, man, women.
That's even more racist.
Yeah, what the hell does that mean?
I mean, you have a young girl on drugs and alcohol having kids. I mean, come on.
Well, why should our Human Resources meet with her?
Well, she should have a meeting, not Human Resource meeting. I meant a meeting.
So you don't
Like an
understand it's
intervention.
racist to say that the bad thing is she had a black kid? That's why she had a black kid, because she was drinking?
And now I kind of see the big picture here. Yeah.
Just nothing but trouble.
You gotta fucking play this at the wrap-up show. How fucking crazy is that?
I just hope that Howard goes till 12 tomorrow.
I never even thought about that, man. That's a good idea.
Maybe you should talk to Gary about seeing if Howard can, like, extend the show. So
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I mean. Then he's gonna really think I'm nuts.
maybe he'll throw you a bone.
What this is? Oh, you
It's
gotta
your-
be kidding me!
People are sensitive these days.
It's terrible, man. I got fucking black friends all over the place. Kevin Lofton's a good friend of mine.
Oh,
I got black friends at home and shit.
Oh my God.
all his friends.
Just look at it this way. At least this isn't as bad as getting caught jacking off.
Damn it, God damn it, God damn it. I'm gonna fucking stick an apple in my mouth every day for the rest of my life. I'm not even gonna talk anymore.
By the way, where's your apple?
All right, so then Sal, this morning we tell him that the apology isn't good enough. Human Resources called.
Howard ate it at the movie theater.
And here's Sal having to recut his apology.
This is the best.
Right.
This is your best work.
Hi, this is Sal
Where's the whole thing? The stuff we were listening. I want the whole.
Yeah, where he's starting off and everything.
What do you mean? You have the beginning part?
Everything. Were you freaking out recording it?
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Gary, you know what I'm talking about?
What we were listening to.
Where is it?
You know, that's what Richard gave me. I apologize. I'll get the longer one.
How long we got to wait? I just want to play everything back where we were talking. You know, not when we were talking over it, the raw feed. Here's Sal's second apology, but it's funny to hear him
carrying on before he has to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing, everything Richard taped this morning.
Richard says, "Give him a minute."
Yeah, just feed it down the line to us.
Yeah, just the way we were listening to it over that line.
Yeah.
Somebody came in here and said you were crying. That ruined the whole thing.
Yeah.
Did you
I
cry?
wasn't crying, no.
Yeah, Richard said you were crying.
I wasn't
Said he
crying.
saw a couple of tears.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what
have
we were
somebody
going to do to you? We were going to make you go to each black person in the building
Yeah, we
and
were going to bring a
apologize.
security guard in here.
The Human Resources was going to make you do that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That would have been great.
No, I wasn't. I mean, when Gary said recut the apology, I really got taken back, you know, so my eyes got a little worried. I'm like, this is it.
Well, you
This is-
went
this is
through
the
a
one.
whole thing about admitting guilt and how now the activists were going to be after
Oh, yeah, that's what happens.
Where is this?
If you bring up Router B on your board.
Okay, here we go.
And Richard's listening. Richard can just play it. Richard, play it now.
Go ahead, Richard.
They weren't even comedic, but
I fucking made a comment about a black kid. She had a fucking black fucking kid.
Right, but you made
she drinks, she ran
But
around.
you made it sound like her having a black kid is bad.
No,
you made it sound like it's wrong.
I made it.
You made it sound like it's bad that she had a black kid, and because she was.
That wasn't my point. My point is, if you drink and you're loose and you're a floozy, you may wake up one day with a black kid.
So,
her kid happened to be black.
If you were black and you heard those comments, right? If you were black and you heard those comments, wouldn't you be offended? So, what happens if? What does that say about white women who don't drink and don't run around and aren't floozies who have black kids? Is there something wrong with them?
No,
What's that noise in the background?
I choose to do that.
So how do you know she didn't choose to do it?
Maybe she.
Why do you have to bring up the point that
that's
alcohol
the
somehow
radio.
made that happen? You know what I'm saying?
Alcohol does lead to a lot.
But you don't know that.
But I made it. Look, we had a girl running down the hallway, holding a bottle of Jack Daniels in her underwear, and I'm like, you know, it was just an issue of timing. There she was, and I made a joke. It was.
But it's not. It wasn't a joke. There was nothing jokey about it.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
You're saying it's a joke now, but it wasn't. That's
It is.
the
It's
point.
a fucking joke, Gary. It is a joke.
Sit tight.
When fucking Gilbert Gottfried called Howard Stern's parents kikes.
Gilbert Gottfried was doing obvious humor. It was obvious. You weren't being obvious yesterday.
Yes, I was. I wasn't. Yes, I was. I'm not Daniel Carver, dude. You crazy?
Even when the guy called yesterday, when the black dude called to sort of have you explain it,
And I was
you were
trying to-
still doing comedy? You weren't doing comedy. You were explaining yourself.
I was explaining myself. I'm saying, like, when you drink, you get in situations that you regret. I'm sure.
Why should somebody regret
having a kid?
Why should somebody regret sleeping with a black guy?
They
That's what
shouldn't.
I would say if I'm a black
Okay,
man.
but that's-
and I heard that. Why should I? Why is sleeping with a black man a regret?
That's the misunderstanding. She happened to have a black kid. Black was in the equation, whether you like it or not.
But you're
You know what I'm
saying
trying
that
to
black
say?
was in the equation because of drinking.
No, I'm saying the baby was in the equation because of drinking.
That's
but
not what you said yesterday.
I know, but the baby happened to be black, so I said black baby.
But no, that's not. No.
No, I'm telling
Sal,
you.
come on, man.
Listen to me.
You should at
It's-
least fess
listen.
up and just fucking embrace it and do
I
it.
am fessing up. I'm saying it's a joke, but secondly, Gary, do you know what I'm playing off of? I'm playing off I'm playing off of the old thought that the worst thing a father wants to see is his beautiful white girl. But we've all said this before in the end. The worst thing a father wants to see is his beautiful white daughter marrying or having sex with a black guy. That's an old joke. You see, the white chicks and black dicks porn. It's funny. Just the premise, the thought of that, it's funny. I was playing off of the old joke
But how
that
would anybody-
nobody wants to see their white daughter banging a black guy. That's a joke. Whether
But
it's
you truly set that up.
I know.
All you said was.
I
All
have
you
a
said
tough time
was
expressing
But
myself.
all you said was, no wonder she had a black baby. And how would that make you feel if you were
It
black?
doesn't know. It would make.
What if it was a black
God bless that black guy. You got to shag a hot white chick. What do you want from me?
What if you were talking to a
That's
bunch
good
of...
for him.
What if it was a bunch of black people on the radio and they go, she got so drunk, she fucked a guinea. No wonder she had an Italian baby. She was drunk and out of her mind. You know, I'm just trying to put it on the other foot. All right.
Whatever it is.
All right, let's get this thing done. Get this thing done. All right?
This is such fucking so stupid.
What happened?
They want a longer, more. They want me to be more specific about my apology. So here it comes.
Are they playing on the wrap-up show?
I don't know what they're doing. They could shove it up their ass for all I care. This is such bullshit, man. This is such fucking horseshit. Hello. How am I supposed to sound sad?
You recorded one yesterday.
Not good enough. Here we go.
You want me to leave?
No, you don't have to leave. Maybe you can help me with this. Hi, this is Sal Governale. Unfortunately, yesterday on the wrap-up show,
Howard Richard said that's about it, and then you play the apology.
All right.
considered to be racist.
All right.
Just a little rehearsal before your actual apology.
Here's Sal's apology tape. The new apology.
Hi, this is Sal Governale. And unfortunately, yesterday on the wrap-up show, I made a few comments that some consider to be racist and offensive. If I did offend you, I deeply apologize from the bottom of my heart. What I was simply trying to do was make a joke over the fact that white women generally don't have sex with black men. It was simply a joke. And the joke got out of hand because in this situation, it was truth. People were offended. It doesn't matter what type of baby you have, whether it be white, black, Italian. The important thing here that we can learn from this is A, you shouldn't drink and do drugs because you might end up in a situation that you regret, whether it's a white child or a black child. And B, I have personally learned that when I address things, I should address them in a much better way, in a specific way, as not to offend people. Black people, white people, Spanish, Italian, or whatever the case may be. I sincerely mean this. I sincerely stand behind the fact that I was joking, and I sincerely apologize over the fact that people were offended. I am not a racist. Thank you for your time.
Well, I'm not a crook.
Wow, that has to go down as one of the worst apologies for racism ever.
Hey, where is Sal's first attempt and then he stops in the middle of it?
Yeah.
That's what I was wanting, too. I like both.
You shouldn't drink.
Douchebag. I should have let this go.
I'm apologizing because most white women do not have black babies.
I should have just let this go for a week.
That's the only regret I have.
Yeah, well, I couldn't take it.
Oh, you should have let him just roast on the spit.
Kevin in Delaware, you're on the air.
Hey, Stern, thanks for taking my call, man.
Thank you.
Sal, what a fucking moron you are. You're fucking stupid. You get mocked over every fucking thing you do on that show. You haven't caught on yet? It's a fucking joke, you dickhead. You're a fucking idiot, man. Are you sure you're not Siobhan in fucking disguise? A fucking retard.
Crash that car and die in flames, sir.
Sal, I think you better
What
go
an
make an
asshole.
apology.
I haven't apologized about that one.
Hey, Mark, you're on the air in Jersey City.
Artie, this is why you can't go to therapy. Howard, until very recently, you were in a place personally where you would have dragged this on for 5 hysterical hours.
I know.
Wow.
Shade 45 to apologize.
That would have been good.
That was awful.
I know.
Sal, you're full of crap. You could hear it in your voice. You were gonna cry.
He did cry. According to Richard, there were tears in his eyes.
And I'm glad you're so happy, Howard. But I mean, until very recently, you would have.
Oh yeah, he would have seen Sal jumping before he stopped.
No, it wasn't that. Actually, when Sal was doing his 50th explanation to Robin again, I felt it was getting redundant, so it was time to end it. That's really
that explanation to Robin.
Sal, you sound like you might be a real racist, man.
He is.
Of course he is.
He can't
What are
help
you?
it. He was raised by a racist.
What are you?
I'm a guy who's enjoying his serious radio.
What ethnic race are you?
What ethnic race?
Chris, you're on the air.
So I can
What
call you
ethnic race?
yeah, so I can
Chris,
make a racist comments to your mother.
Chris, you're on the air.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Hey, friggin' Sal, you guys got to cut Sal a little slack. He's absolutely right. Who hasn't? I defy you guys to tell me that you didn't go home yesterday and crack up over this.
Oh, it's great.
At my
We think
expense.
it's funny, but there's no way he was trying to be funny. He was saying, hey, girls who drink are going to end up with black guys because that's something bad.
Right, she wouldn't have slept with that black guy unless she was drunk.
Ralph, you're on the air.
Oh, you.
Hi, Sal Governale.
The high is the best.
Hi.
Did they medicate you before?
I know, he sounds like he's on his Xanax.
I need medication now.
You know what he's trying to sound like when 𝗵𝗵ci𝘄𝗿𝗍 has to apologize
Or
for
some
something?
station man. This is the general manager of WBBM.
We had to fire Star and Buck Wild.
You know what it's like is Jackie's apology to Nancy.
Right.
You know what cracks me up? Sal's no ability to realize he's being goofed on, and this is what he does all day.
I know.
Well, when
it's
you get
just another example. I do like that guy's idea of going down to Shade 45 and having
That
you
would have
apologize.
been great. Yeah,
That
we
would have
didn't
been
think
good.
of that.
But look what Sal did to Yucko.
Wait,
And, I mean,
can I tell you something, though?
Yeah.
Sal,
How
seriously.
could you fall for that?
Sal pretty much wrote the bit because you came to my office after the wrap-up show and said to me, man, I hope HR doesn't come
No,
down.
I said
on me."
Howard.
Well, or whatever it was.
It was Howard. I was like, man, because the way Gary was painting it out to be, he goes, do you hear yourself? Do you hear what you say?
But that part I meant. Like, that was before the joke.
And I said for a little bit, but I was getting some wacky side effects, so I stopped that. But what I'm doing now is I'm doing Rogaine twice a day. I do the Rogaine foam. Get right in the peaks, rub it in, go to the back. How's the back look?
It looks good.
Yeah, fill it up there. That's it. And then, and just the opposite of my balls, it's nair. Gets all the hair out. So bald here, full there. It's a match made in heaven, ladies. Match made in heaven.
Next is from Live and Uncut on Twitter. If you had to choose either your wife or Richard to live with for the rest of your life, who would it be and why?
Wow, that is a great, great question. Sorry, buddy.
Hey.
But I'm going to have to live with you for the rest of my life.
You pick me?
Do I stutter, Ed?
Thanks, honey.
Well, I've had my wife for quite a long time. I've known my wife for 16 years now, and I've only known Richard for 7. So to be fair and to balance it out, I have to give him at least 9 more. So, yeah. Welcome aboard, babe. You're in.
Thanks, honey.
You're welcome, sweetie. Anything.
I want to thank Sal for answering all the questions that you, the fans, provided. Keep sending your questions in via Twitter, Facebook, email, and video submission. And remember that this is your show, so don't screw it up. Until next week, I'm Rachel Fine, and I hope you had a fine time.
I know I did.
Thank you very much for that.
Shut the cameras off. Jesus.
Richie!
No, Richie. Bye.
You don't even seem to understand the show. You just ruin everything. You got to be funny in here. I can't wait for you guys to see this on Howard TV.
daily shows, classics, and exclusive behind-the-scenes access.
Well, that's going to be on Howard TV.
The funniest, sexiest, most star-studded network on TV is Howard TV On Demand.
Hey Stern fans, welcome to Fine Time, the show where you, the fans, get the opportunity to ask questions and interact with your favorite Stern Show staff, Wack Packers, and celebrity superfans. I'm your host, Rachel Fine. Now, when the guys at Howard TV first conceived the show, my guest today was one of the first names that popped up as a must-have. Now, it's not because of any one particular thing that he does, it's because he has utter and complete verbal diarrhea. You may love him, you may hate him, but you certainly know what his penis looks like. His phony phone calls are instant classics, and his least favorite number is 143. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Sal, the stockbroker Governale.
Rachel Fine!
Sal Governale. Oh, you're not falling for that. Let's just...
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Okay, sit down.
You feel warm.
Not falling for that again.
Fresh and warm.
Just sit down. Are you ready to answer some fan questions?
I am ready. I'm ready for anything that you ask me.
Fantastic. Can I keep your eyes in this general direction?
Yes.
All right, first question comes from JM on Twitter. He wants to know, how did you feel when you got hired by Howard?
Extremely excited, Rachel, but at first, to be honest, I thought it was a prank because Gary pranked me 5 years prior. You know, they got me pretty good on the show. I was working on Wall Street, and I was actually that day writing jokes for Artie Lange because he was doing the Donald Trump roast. And I was kind of bummed out, you know, that when John's job just ended, the great Richard Christie won, which was the greatest thing to happen to the show. And I got a call like, hello, you know, Hal was thinking we'd like to give you a shot here. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Sure enough, I got invited into the show, and it's been 7 years later. So it's been great.
Wouldn't be the same without you.
Oh, thank you.
Next question came in from Facebook. This is from John R. He says, F, marry, kill, Richard, Howard, and Robin, and explain your reasons.
Okay. Well, definitely marry Richard because I love him. And he's my second wife. I would probably fuck Howard because it would make for great radio. Robin, you won't believe what happened to me last night. What, Howard? Sal fucked me up the ass. Oh my God, don't tell me that. Yes, he did. And I would, unfortunately, because of the game, have no choice but to kill Robin.
That hurts.
Sorry, Robin.
That's crazy.
Sorry to hear that.
What's wrong with him?
Only because of the game. Only because the game.
You're really getting into that.
Gives me no choice but to do it. Okay.
Excellent. Moving on.
Is she dead yet?
She is dead. Next question is from Joseph M. on Facebook. He asks, what do you want to do once the Stern Show ends?
You. Every night.
That is so sweet.
As long as Richie Wilson doesn't kill me.
You're going to have to clear that with Richie.
What do I want to do? I want to continue to write with Richard Christie, put shows together, comedy, perhaps work for a television show like Jimmy Kimmel, certainly pursue stand-up, and just continue within that vicinity in the entertainment industry in some capacity.
Sounds good. Maybe you'll be the next Ronnie Munt.
I said entertainment.
Next question is Kim S. also on Facebook.
Kim S.
She says, Sal,
yes.
Tell me one thing you love about your wife. Really love, no jokes. Can you?
Yes, of course. My wife is a spectacular and awesome mother. Really, really great. That's one. I could tell you a few.
Give me another.
I think she's absolutely beautiful. I think she has a great personality. And I also think if it wasn't for her, 80% of my material would be out the window. She always says to me that, you know, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have anything. And to some point, that's true. You know, the price that we pay for that is a different story. Good shot! But it's certainly the truth. She's really good.
She's a good source of your comedy.
Yeah, she's got a good sense of humor.
So romantic. Next one also from Twitter is from Roger. He says, how did you ever pass the Series 7 exam?
I studied every day. I actually made it a job. I got up at 9 in the morning and I went to my kitchen table and I stayed there till 5 p.m. And the only time I took a break was at noon. Like I took a lunch break and I would put on The Price is Right during my lunch break. And I watched The Price is Right, and then I went back to studying, and I studied real hard. I crammed it all in, and I got an 86 first time out.
Nice. Do you think if you took it again today without preparing, you'd pass it?
68. It would take some time, but I could certainly pass it again.
Nice. Next question, also from Twitter, is from Stacy. Stacy says, is Gary still eating black and white cookies with crumbs running down his chin?
I would have to say yes, I am. I love them, and there's nothing better to put me to sleep quicker than a good old batch of black and white cookies right after I'm done playing solitaire, boy.
Sorry to wake you up. Next one came in from Facebook. This is from Scott M.
Oh, Scott.
From Scott. Sal, what do you do all day other than the prank calls?
Well, that's a good question. We do song parodies. We listen to listener submissions. We put bits together. We put games together, like the Debbie the Come game today. We also write when people go out on the street. Rich and I actually go out on the street a lot, so we're constantly coming up with new concepts for the street, like Occupy Wall Street, like going to Harlem, talking about topical topics there. While the show is on, during the course of the show, I and Richard also send Howard jokes and media during the course of the show through Will and Steve on the computer. We submit jokes for other people as well, like Evil Dave. When 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿 comes in, we write the announces for him. So constantly doing stuff.
You're a busy guy.
Yeah.
Jose N on Facebook says, has there ever been one call that you really loved but couldn't play it on the show?
Yes, there are quite a few, and there's one in particular that we really love. It took about 6 months to produce. It involved many characters on the show, like 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿, like Craig Gass doing his Gene Simmons impersonation, and we just couldn't play it. This call was so good that Gary reached out to this particular person. They do have a product that they sell as well, and even gave that person the opportunity to come on the show and be interviewed about it, provided that we could play the prank call. Still didn't happen. There are a lot of great prank calls that we just can't play. People say no, and that's it. No is no. Everything that we do, we get a consent for. And if we don't get the consent, we can't play it.
What percentage doesn't make it through?
I would say lately it's been like 40-70 in our favor. About 40% does not make it through. 40%.
Do you recognize that 40 plus 70 is more than 100?
Oh, my God, I just realized that. 40-60. 40-65? Yeah.
Can we go back to the Series 7 question?
Yeah.
Michael G tweeted us.
So embarrassed.
Sal, is your hair growing back with the fake 𝗵𝗵?
I feel it. What do you think?
It actually looks good. It looks pretty full.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't feel it before. So
well, it was called 𝗵𝗵, and I got it from India. I went to this website online because 𝗵𝗵 is very expensive, and I can't afford it. So I looked online, and I received this Indian 𝗵𝗵 called 𝗵𝗵. And I tried that for a little bit, but I was getting some wacky side effects. So I stopped that, but what I'm doing now is I'm doing Rogaine twice a day. I do the Rogaine foam. Get right in the peaks, rub it in, go to the back. How's the back look?
It looks good.
Yeah, fill it up there. That's it. And then, and just the opposite on my balls and cock. It's nair. Gets all the hair out. So bald here, full there. It's a match made in heaven, ladies. Match made in heaven.
Next is from Live and Uncut on Twitter. If you had to choose either your wife or Richard to live with for the rest of your life, who would it be and why?
Wow, that is a great question. Sorry, buddy. But I'm going to have to live with you for the rest of my life.
You pick me?
Do I stutter, shithead?
Thanks, honey.
Well, I've had my wife for quite a long time. I've known my wife for 16 years now, and I've only known Richard for 7. So to be fair and to balance it out, I have to give him at least 9 more. So, yeah, welcome aboard, babe. You're in.
Thanks, honey.
You're welcome, sweetie. Anything.
I want to thank Sal for answering all the questions that you, the fans, provided. Keep sending your questions in via Twitter, Facebook, email, and video submission. And remember that this is your show, so don't screw it up. Until next week, I'm Rachel Fine, and I hope you had a fine time.
I know I did.
Thank you very much for that.
Shut the cameras off.
Richie!
No, Richie. Bye.
Joe Frazier dead at the age of 67. He passed away yesterday after a battle with cancer. He was a great fighter and had 3 legendary fights with Muhammad Ali.
Knocked Ali on his ass. Legendary left hook, right? He had a very strong...
Yeah, nobody ever saw that one coming.
Yeah.
Boxing was always a huge deal in my house. My father always watched the fights, and I remember being in 4th grade. It was the first Ali-Frazier fight, which I couldn't see. But, when I started working on the show, and we got Joe Frazier to come on the show, I was excited because Joe was a huge deal. He was one of the great boxers of my generation. Ali was the greatest, but you always need a great opponent to show how great you are. And that was, Frazier was that for Ali, so I loved having Joe Frazier on the show.
I think a true boxing fan would say that boxing skills, strictly boxing skills, and a powerful left hook, Frazier might have it over him.
Of course he does.
Ability-wise.
I just watched a documentary about the last fight between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. And there were a lot of things at the time I was growing up that I didn't know about Joe Frazier that I have learned in the interim. And he really was an incredibly generous guy, a guy who loved people, and he loved being a star, and he was incredibly unrecognized.
People say you're a soft touch, that whoever needed help, you would just give them your money.
That's right, I would help.
And now
if I think he's worth it. I love people.
You do. You like greeting the people, talking to them. You're a champion, and that's it.
The one thing that always came through with Joe that I found interesting was he really never got over the fact that he didn't get the respect he deserved, especially from Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali has said, if your manager hadn't thrown in the towel, he doubts he could have gotten up to finish the fight. It was the only thing that saved him was you throwing in the towel. And you didn't want to throw in any towel.
No.
Some doctors said that if you took another punch, your brain would explode. Yeah, and you said, fuck that, I'm going in the ring. Would you fight Muhammad Ali right now? Why not? Why don't we set it up? Kick that motherfucker's ass once and for all.
Fight number 4?
Fight number 4. Gorilla in Manila, right here. I'll set it up.
Joe Frazier was one of the greatest boxers, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. I remember being a kid watching those fights with Ali, and he was the only guy who could really stand toe-to-toe with Ali. But those fights, man, were just legendary. And the great thing about Joe Frazier wasn't only his boxing acumen, but he was a real personality, which is no small feat because Ali was such a big personality with the rhyming and all the things that he did. But Joe was just a funny guy who had a great sense of humor, and when he came on this show, you got to see that side of him in a lot of ways.
I said, this scam booger.
Right.
He's talking about me like...
Say it.
He don't like me.
Holy mackerel.
I said, give me the power.
Yeah.
The energy to know how to kill that scam booger.
Ali is, the greatest of all time. I still say he's the greatest of all time, but Joe Frazier is pretty damn close to that.
Called you a gorilla and made
No,
this
that was after.
That was after.
Yeah, before was
that
when
was
the money
after,
came.
and then he
After he called him a gorilla.
Joe has been such a great guest on our show over the years.
A great friend to the show.
He is. He's the greatest. And I told you, he's the greatest boxer of all time, and he's the greatest guy of all time. Robin's in love with Muhammad Ali.
Oh, stop
She's over there looking at his magic tricks, telling him he's a genius.
It.
Yes.
He was doing magic tricks for her.
Told me you give it. I say it's too goddamn late for them tricks now, man. You should have had them tricks.
He was trying to
had them tricks 20 years ago.
He was trying.
Get that left hook way, you know what I mean?
He was trying to show you the magic trick.
Yeah, he was trying. I told him it's too late.
It's too late. No magic.
Well, every time Joe Frazier came in, he always said hello to me and hugged me like he knew me, but I'm pretty sure he didn't know my name and never remember me. But he was such a nice guy. His entourage was great. I loved his son, 𝗵𝗵. I loved his nephew that turned out to not really be his nephew. Tyrone used to come in a lot, and all the people that were with him. We're really just a nice group of people.
That's right. Let me sing the praises of the Lord off key. Thank you. Now go ahead, 𝗵𝗵, take over.
Well, the Lord is good, man. He woke us up this morning, Howard. He gave us a new day. Look how God has blessed you.
𝗵𝗵, you preach like you box.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell's going on over there?
Yeah.
You got to get in the ring, man. You're putting me to sleep.
Joe Frazier, not only was he a phenomenal boxer, but he was one of the best guests ever on the Howard Stern Show. He just lit up the airwaves when he was on the air. So funny, so charismatic, and just so great top to bottom.
You won't lick a girl's vagina?
No, not right now.
And you never done any gay stuff, right? In your whole life? Never.
Oh, no.
Never.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I love Joe on the show because Joe was just funny. There was that time he came in and he started talking about spoopledoop, which I think was really funny. And then I always thought when he accidentally fell, even though people falling isn't funny, it really is. And when Joe accidentally fell and we made that the end of our CBS TV show for like 2 years, sort of like 𝗦𝗫𝗲𝗿𝗱's cat meowing at the end. I love that. Joe just came in, you know, he always had a story, whether it was cutting his toe off in the lawnmower or a lot of things. But, you know, Joe was just a part of the family.
What does that mean when a man has 4 or 5 different wives?
Not doing the job.
You're not doing the job, right? The women he's not doing the. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Amen.
He had a great sense of humor about himself and about the situations he was put in. So whether it was bringing in, you know, Marvis or someone else, or him just coming in on his own, he was an entertainer first, and that's why he succeeded. You almost forgot he was a legendary boxer who can beat the crap out of anybody around. He was more of an entertainer. You saw that personality shine, and Howard really took to it. And of course, Howard saying that Joe Frazier was the greatest of all time, knowing Robin was such a big Ali guy, always made it interesting. So even though Howard doesn't know anything about sports, he did know about Smoking Joe Frazier.
You know why they remember you? Because you pounded him so bad, all he could do is one magic trick.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same goddamn magic trick.
I told him as soon
Made says he will always remember Frazier with respect and admiration. Ali, who was involved in 3 legendary fights with Frazier, also said the world has lost a great champion.
Right.
George Foreman
Float like a butterfly, sting like a dead bee.
Yo, Frazier got me, can't you see?
Joe, even though you're gone, your voice will live on with the Stern Show, and we miss you, buddy. Rest in peace, pal.
Your black heart, so sweet.
What's up, fellas? What's up, Joe? How are y'all? Hello, Howard, world. How y'all been? My name is Joe Frazier.
Welcome once again. We have one of the greatest pugilists of this fistic era. Not in the bedroom, smoking.
Hey, good morning, y'all.
Do you reveal your penis size in this book?
Huh?
You got a big one, right? You got a big...
My fits?
Not fist. You know what I'm talking about. I told Joe when he was alive he was the greatest, and that what Muhammad Ali said to him was disgusting. And I like to see that Muhammad said something nice about Joe. And Joe Frazier was a great guy and a great guest, and I will miss him.
We will all miss him.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, Ronnie the limo driver came in and we talked about his poem that he read at the holiday party. Ronnie's still not really understanding how he insulted Howard. And then we talked a little bit about Ronnie and Doug Goodstein had a little bit of a disagreement because he thought that Doug threw him under the bus, and that turned into the whole thing. Here's how it all went down.
Now, do you guys think Howard had a right to be offended by Ronnie and what he did, or was Howard overreacting?
Oh, I think he had a right in the sense, as soon as I was in the back of the room when Ronnie was doing his speech or poem or whatever, and as soon as I heard that one line about Howard being an ass, I turned to whoever was standing next to me and I go, that's going to be the only line Howard heard. Because it was the only line I heard. This is what I heard. My boss is an ass. I mean, because it was, we played that tape today, which was kind of hard to hear. But standing in the back of the room, people are talking. It's noisy. There's that speaker system. And then I just hear a lot of mumbling. And then Howard Stern is an ass. And I knew that would cut right through everything. That'll be the one thing everybody heard.
Would you characterize Ronnie as a sloppy drunk?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when he gets really drunk, he does things he regrets. So I guess so.
Yeah, he's blacking out. I mean,
okay, so here are the things that I've seen. Again, none of which bother me. I'm sort of in the whole thing, like with Benji. When Benji was acting wacky, say 2 years ago at the party, didn't bother me. I am just noticing this. All right, the Bubba wedding was a classic. Were you guys? You weren't working with us at the time. Jason, were you at the Howard and Beth's karaoke Valentine's party where Ronnie took his shirt off and passed out in the King's Throne?
I have pictures of it.
Okay, that was another great one. And then there's been a couple of Christmas parties. And there's also been a couple of Ronnie's. I haven't been to all of them, but Ronnie's birthdays at Scores and Rick's that I heard have been in that vein.
But he gave a weird drunken speech at my wedding, too, which was very nice, but he was just going on and on about how I go to strip clubs and like all this stuff. And at some point I was like, Ronnie, does this go anywhere?
Was he like Zach Galifianakis at the rehearsal dinner?
Well, another thing Ronnie did today was actually walk out. If you missed it, let's hear that clip.
You've lost it. Your ego is way out of control. Dude, humble yourself a little.
All right.
You're out of control.
All right. I'm done.
You're drinking too much? Listen to me. Look at me.
I'm done.
What are you done with? What about an apology? What about an apology? Come here. Get in here. Get in here now.
No, you're not apologizing on mic. What the heck was that?
He just left. He left. He's done.
Your worst moment, Ronnie.
Why did you walk out, Ronnie?
I was done.
But you were genuinely hurt. And surprised, right?
Ambushed.
Well, I would say blindsided.
Yeah.
You didn't see it coming today, did you?
No.
But the funny thing is, everybody else did.
Okay. All right.
But I knew you didn't, and I knew that.
Well,
I know that feeling. I've been in your shoes. You feel so blindsided that you feel stupid, and you want to leave.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to hear anymore. Just walk out.
When you went through your poem, and JD read it, you wrote it. Were you worried about that ass line and being crass, or did you think, oh, he'll know I'm just kidding around and, just being yourself, I guess?
Yeah, well, basically, if you listen to the end of it, I was complimenting him. But he doesn't get that. He just like...
Well, how is it a compliment if you say some people think you're an ass?
Some people. I didn't say me. I didn't say Gary said it. I didn't say you said it. I said some people, meaning
it could be anybody.
Media people, whatever people that always who've made fun of him and said he was shit or whatever on the air.
The Pope.
Whatever. Then I said how everybody here loves him. But that didn't translate into his head, I guess. I was insulting him and his wife. Which I don't get at all. I'm sorry.
Well, the only thing he heard was you calling him an ass. I mean,
I didn't call him an ass, John.
All right, JD called. Well, JD,
no, I didn't call. If you read the fucking goddamn poem, John, I didn't say, Howard, you're an ass, did I? I said some people call you an ass.
Well, Fred said...
I didn't say me.
Fred said he had read it before. You showed it to him and told you may want to think twice about that.
He never told me to take the ass part.
I never said John was a pedophile. I'm just saying some people say John's a pedophile.
Thank you, Sal.
No problem.
But JD, when you were reading it, you told me that you thought twice about that line. You thought Ronnie may get some shit for that.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the odder parts of the poem when I did the first read through of it. But listen, I was just trying to power through it. I didn't want to. I wanted to be wanted to be as entertaining as everything was made it out to be.
Do you think Howard has a right to be offended by what Ronnie did or how he acted?
I can see how Howard is offended, but I can also see how Ronnie was trying to. I can see how Ronnie wasn't actually. He was trying to say something nice, but in a weird way. I can see where both points of views are.
It seemed to me just like listen, if Howard, I could understand now Howard's point of view about it. At the time, I didn't realize it at all. It just seemed more like a roast kind of thing. But hey, some people say this, but we all love you. That's what it seemed like to me.
I think we're learning that it actually takes talent to write poetry, and that words are a tricky thing, and that it's all about how you arrange
you've heard
them
the last fucking poem out of me around here.
You're done?
That's for sure.
You're done?
I'm done, man.
What made you decide that?
What are you kidding me?
No,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Your balls get busted all the time.
Yeah,
and
but
now
this is
all
like
of a sudden you're folded
I
up.
insulted his wife. How did I don't even know how I insulted his wife.
I can tell you.
We can tell
How?
you that.
Because they've been together a long time, and you
10
called
years.
her his new wife.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Yes, you
It's on
did,
tape.
Ronnie.
That's what it is.
That's your blackout
Those are your
speech.
Ronnie.
You said your new wife,
Ronnie.
and I think that's a little sensitive in the sense that he's been with her for 10 years.
Wait a minute.
Ronnie,
wait.
You blacked out.
It wasn't part of your poem, but when you came back to give a speech,
Yeah.
Your second one.
yeah, you absolutely said that. We know because the reaction of everybody in the room was like, "What did he
I
just
think
say?"
you called her a chippy or something. Oh no, that's
No.
what Scott's
No.
wife called you.
Yeah. It was right before you fucked Robin Salem at the party.
That was also funny because I had heard. Tell me not to get too many.
You
subjects.
ask me whatever you want, Gary, because
I had heard
because this might be the last time you have me on the air. Okay. So,
I had heard that you said before Scott's wife got there that she better not start with me. I don't want not taking any shit from her. If she fucks with me, I'm going to give it right back to her. And then, like 30 minutes later, you guys were dirty dancing.
Yeah, because first of all, I wasn't the one who was really hurt by the whole thing. It was Stephanie who was hurt by it.
But what happened that she didn't give you any shit, I guess? Did she apologize?
She apologized to me, and she also apologized to Rachel for last year.
All right, so that's cool.
What about the Stephanie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and to Stephanie.
So it was all water under the bridge?
See, but we didn't know any of that.
Yeah.
Worked it out on the dance
well, you guys didn't have cameras
Now, what
there to
happened?
follow me around.
No, you wouldn't
Why?
come in this morning because you were still mad at the other thing.
Now, why did Howard think you were loaded when he first got there? He said you were drunk
I
from the
wasn't.
get-go.
I don't know. I didn't even do a shot. I don't know what he's talking about.
You,
I don't know.
You were pretty drunk when I first got there.
I wasn't drunk at all, Jason, the whole night.
Well, you don't remember giving a speech?
I remember giving it. I just wanted to see. We went out to dinner the other night. Doug Goodstein and Richie and Ganji and I forget who else was there. And he started this whole thing with, "Do you remember the speech he gave?" And everything with him, he's recording on his phone. I mean, we're out for dinner. We're supposed to be like we're on vacation, but everything with him is the TV show. I mean, you can't have a night where you just sit there and have fun where it's not, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yes and no.
I understand.
Yes and no, because I think you were in here a little bit about a year ago telling me everything that Ganji ate when you guys went on that shoot in Texas.
Yeah, well, you asked me and I'm answering.
Dude, I don't care where this story's going. You were drunk at the Christmas party.
But I wasn't drunk.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't drunk.
You were worse than drunk.
No, I
you were
wasn't. No, I wasn't.
oblivious.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
All right, if you weren't drunk, how would you categorize yourself?
I was high, having fun.
Okay, here's a question. If you were driving and you got pulled over,
No, I wasn't driving.
Would you? If you were,
I would have went to jail.
you would have gone to jail.
But you'd be having fun.
I would have went to jail, but I wasn't loaded to the point where you had to carry me out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this guy walked out on his own 2 feet. What are we getting on
Yeah,
this
exactly.
ass for?
Matt in Syracuse, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, John. Hey, Gary. Love the show.
Thanks, Matt. What's up? What's your question?
No question. It's just rip Ronnie's ass apart. There's no question.
No, go ahead. Make your comment, Matt.
In fact, I think I'm ripping on Howard because I think if Howard's got such a problem with Ronnie's behavior, he continues to validate it by putting him on the air and making a big farce out of everything. If Ronnie needs to shape up, Howard's got to be the one to say something about it.
Who would have ever thought that Ronnie would be the one to take himself off the air? Like, I would have swore if it came down to it, it would have been Howard kicking you off the air.
What do you think of that, Ronnie? Do you think that if Howard were really, really upset with you, he wouldn't bring it up on the air? He'd talk to you about it off the air?
But I don't know anymore. I don't know where he's coming from anymore.
Did you talk about the party at all when you drove him in this morning?
Happy New Year. How are you? How was your vacation? That was it.
How's that new wife of yours?
Yeah.
So this literally came out of nowhere to you this morning. You didn't expect to hear anything about the poem. Did you think you would be praised for the poem?
I don't know. I thought it was halfway decent. I didn't think it was terrible.
Not like you rhymed ass was ass or anything.
It's not like I cursed him. I didn't curse. He claims I cursed him out, but I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. All he did was hit me this morning with, below the belt with everything. Didn't bring up anything like good stuff. Like the one good thing out of the whole vacation was how I got great shit on Twitter and from people about hosting the best thing of 2011. Didn't say a fucking word about that. But rather hammer me to death.
Did you really expect that he was going to walk in, flip the switch this morning? And
No. But
you should hear how good Roddy was.
No. During this whole thing, I could have got something out of it where I wasn't fucking stabbed. You know what I'm saying?
Stabbed?
Fucking stabbed.
He made an observation. It's not like he made it up. He didn't make up what you said. That would be stabbing you.
Gary, I never said he... You can't win around.
Ronnie, this is part of what Howard was making fun of you for this morning. You heard from a few people on Twitter that thought you did a good job, which I'm sure you did.
Few people?
And now
much more than a few people.
Why wasn't this the conversation this morning?
No. Jason, by the way, why are you hammering me now? Why are you in here busting my fucking ass now?
Oh, I'm busting your ass because you're on that microphone right there.
Okay, good. This was your part of your plan too, right?
Yep.
What?
John called me last
bring
night.
him in here.
It is never part of my plan to have Jason in here.
Right.
Never.
All right, whatever.
He actually rolled in on his own.
Whatever.
But
Ronnie's getting some good tweets right now. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm getting great tweets.
But Ronnie, did you expect...
I can imagine.
When you were
I haven't even looked, and I'm not looking.
Before you walked out, okay, Howard hit you a little bit, but did you expect, like, Robin or Fred or JD was in there? Did you think he'd have your back?
No, nobody has your back. Nobody.
No.
You could be 100% right. Nobody's got your back.
But who's to say what right and wrong is?
You can't win. I'm sorry.
Is there anyone on record that will say that Ronnie was not drunk off his ass at the party?
I think he was in control. Like, I think he knew. Like,
you have a low level of credibility.
No. What I mean is, I don't think Ronnie was like we've seen like people that are completely out of control at a party.
Ronnie
that throw up or like Ronnie has to be carried out. Like he wasn't. I think he, for the most, I think he knew what he was doing.
There were definitely drunker people there.
I gotta say,
but
there's in between being completely sober and not having to be carried out are many different variations.
Is there anything you did, Ronnie, that you're embarrassed about?
No.
There's one guy that was at the party that, at least in the back office, we all universally think was by far the drunkest person at the party.
I know who it is.
And that person didn't do anything. You wouldn't say, oh, my God, that person did this or did that. But if you ask me point blank who was the most wasted at the party, I have an answer.
But don't you think that's because the person comes across as so laid back and conservative? Otherwise, you wouldn't have noticed.
It was definitely part of you're not expecting it from him,
right?
Even though we don't know him that well. But the other point is,
Jason, you can say who it is. It's pretty obvious.
At a certain point during the party, I'm pretty sure he had no idea who I was. Like,
don't worry, on Howard TV, they'll see who it is.
Who are you talking about?
Your dance partner.
Yeah, you were dancing with him.
Yeah, we'll have lots of pictures.
Tugging his tie.
Oh, John Lieberman?
Yeah. Billy and Reno, you're on the wrap-up show. Billy, you there?
Oh, hey, good morning, guys. I kind of feel bad for Ronnie in this situation because I felt like all morning Howard was playing the whole ass comment, and then even when they played the recording of JD reading the poem, they cut it off as soon as he says, oh, my boss is an ass. When I feel like it's kind of out of context when he was actually trying to compliment Howard.
Yeah, he said, though some people call my boss an ass and some say he's crass, And what's the next line?
But
we think Howard and Beth are top class.
Right.
The problem was the setting. This wasn't a poetry club meeting.
Understood, Jason, but he wanted me to read a poem. He asked me to do it.
I'm explaining how the room heard it, not what was in the poem. Once you heard that line, ass, that's it. That's all people, like I'm just saying, like people start murmuring amongst themselves. They don't hear the rest of the poem after that. I'm just explaining to the guy on the phone, yeah, maybe when you're sitting and listening to it replayed back on the radio, it's a little bit different. But at the party, that's a lot. That's that line. Everybody heard that line.
Did you hear Robin's speech?
No.
Really?
No.
You sure you were there? You sure you weren't drunk?
I was standing right next to it, but I didn't really hear it.
You were screaming during it.
He didn't hear it because he was so busy yelling.
I was going to say, if you could have embodied the sentiment of Robin's speech into a poem, you'd have been fine.
Yes, Robin has 14 families.
I remember making a speech at the party, after the poem. But I said to Doug Goodstein, like I was saying at dinner, that I didn't remember. So right away, you didn't remember? Get this on. Let's get this on tape. Let's get this on tape. You really didn't remember?
Hey, can I just say Ronnie does an awesome Doug Goodstein? Not the voice, but the face is awesome.
And then he ran in there this morning. It was like, ooh, like a little old lady. You couldn't wait to fucking spill his guts.
When you were writing the poem, did the word top class come before ass, and you had to get a word that rhymed with top class?
Yeah, well, the whole thing came together.
It was ass and crass.
But do you remember what order you wrote it in? Were you like, oh, I need a word that rhymes with top class?
I don't remember how I wrote. I scribble a lot.
I think he started with the line Howard's an ass, and then wrote the poem around that.
No, I never said Howard's an ass. I said Howard.
Some people.
Oh.
I never said Howard's an ass.
See, would he have been better?
Maybe you could incorporate about bass.
But that's how he liked to interpret it. That I basically called him an ass.
Now, would he have been better off if he said, Jay Leno calls you an ass, but that jackass has no class? Would that have been better?
It's still a horrible line, but yeah, that
pentameter's a little.
Look, I wasn't writing and communicating is a talent.
My paradiddle.
Ronnie, kidding aside, it seems like, you get a lot of shit on the air. We all know that. But it seems like this time you're genuinely hurt versus other times you kind of brush it off.
I didn't do the poem to fucking insult him, and he keeps saying that I did it to insult him. So it's such bullshit.
Will you talk with him about it?
No.
Why not?
Because everything's on the air. He'll talk to me. If he wants to talk to me, he'll bring it up on the air tomorrow.
But you wouldn't talk to him about it on the air today?
No, because I was done. I had enough.
Will you go back in if he wants you tomorrow?
We'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't know.
Ronnie, it seems the one you're most upset with is actually Doug.
No, I'm not upset with Doug.
Z.
I'm not that upset with him. I told him this morning, I said, we went out to dinner the other night, and you just can't go out.
You can go out.
No, you can't. Not with you, dude. Not with you. Because every time we go out, it's like it's a fucking TV show for you.
What do you mean? You broke news to me. I knew this was going to happen today.
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen because I told you. I didn't know about it, but I did know about it.
You told me 2 weeks
later. And I wanted to just see what the fuck you were going to do.
You told me
right away, can I put this on my camera phone?
I got your reaction. That's what I do. Things don't only happen in the studio. Do we cover you all over the place, all over the country?
But
Is that out of the studio?
No,
Duh.
yeah, because that's a booked appearance.
No, I'm talking
we were
about
out for a social dinner with girlfriends, wives, or whatever, and to you, there is no in between. It's always a TV show.
That's right. The show's always on. It should be for you
too.
Well,
then you know what?
But we're talking about
next
I like
time
Doug's attitude.
you make
what?
I like Doug's attitude.
No, you wouldn't like it, Jason. If you're always the center of attention with this bullshit, you wouldn't like it.
I would love it if I was the center of
I don't
attention.
think so.
Doug, if Ronnie said to you,
don't invite me anymore.
If Ronnie said to you,
your
hey, Doug,
outside things.
Hey, Doug.
No, I'll stop, Ronnie. I know you're sensitive to it now. I'll give you tissues next time.
I don't need tissues.
But
I don't need tissues, dude.
If this came up as it did in your dinner conversation, and Ronnie said to you, hey, I don't want a camera on right now, would you turn it off? Or do you know?
Yes, I would.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
would.
No,
and
you wouldn't.
And just so you know, the 10-second clip of video that I shot that we're talking about of saying when I took out the thing on the cell phone, I said, "So Ronnie, you didn't know about the you made a speech. I just wanted to get his reaction because I know it was going to come up today." That's it. It's 10 seconds. I won't even use it. I'm going to erase it. I'll erase it right in front of your face. How about that?
How about it?
Well, I wish you. I wish the pace was more like you.
Can I tape you erasing it?
Yeah, but did he? Would he erase it? No.
But I'll show it to you guys first if you want to see.
Hey,
it.
Ronnie.
No, I won't, Ronnie.
But the
I'll
big
erase
thing
it
was,
if
I
you
thought
don't
was, which was interesting. So you say Ronnie says he didn't remember. It was like virtual. I guess what's described as a blackout. And Ronnie, you're saying you were just that was a joke.
I was saying, yeah, I knew exactly what I knew. I made a speech. I don't remember everything I said, obviously.
Do you think there were moments of it that you're blacked out?
No, I wasn't blacked out.
Well,
I just didn't remember.
If you don't remember certain
that doesn't
things,
mean I'm blacked out. You're blacked out. You're laying on the floor practically. if you're blacked out.
You could have a blackout, which without falling on the floor, meaning you have lapses in memory.
Yeah, I did. I didn't remember. I didn't remember saying about what you.
Right, the new wife thing. But see, that's a blackout.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, it's not remembering.
Maybe it's early Alzheimer's or something.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Early old
Maybe
timers.
it is.
That's low.
Is it really early?
Gary, is it fair
funny,
for
man.
Ronnie to complain about Doug always having the camera on, or is that part of the bargain you make in being part of the show?
I don't like these guys hang around a lot more than I do off the show, so I just figure I don't know what their deal is. I figure they got it.
It always winds up in an argument. It really does. It does because he's got to film everything.
This whole exchange, we're talking about this whole conversation with the video is about 10 seconds. And
Whatever.
the conversation
It's still
was
a
about
camera.
2 minutes.
It's still right away with a camera. Ooh, can I film it? I got to film it.
All right, so
I got to film it for the TV show.
John, I'll ask you a
That's
question.
right. And we like to film you all over the place. We'll stop that if you want.
but that's.
But I'm saying
One thing has nothing to do with the
You're
other.
missing the point. I'm saying
you're missing
outside
the point.
at your appearances, we shoot you all over the place, not just at your club, but
No,
the
you
appearance.
don't.
Yes, we do. We go out. We have cameras. Sometimes we'll do other things. We'll take you around and about.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But it's
And if something happens,
it's part of your work thing. We weren't working at all. Were we working at all that night? No.
I've been invited to the lovely Goodstein household on several occasions, and none of that ended up on TV or cameras.
How come?
I don't know.
But Ronnie,
so you think it's personal?
It sounds like Doug said before he taped. He said, "Can I tape this?" Right?
It's like I'm fucking Doug's clown or something.
You're not my
personal.
clown.
Yes,
See, it is.
I knew it.
Well, I'm going to be very sensitive to it because I respect Ronnie. Believe it or not, I do. I like him a lot, and I don't want to hurt his feelings. Seriously, I'm not going to kid around.
You didn't hurt my feelings.
I didn't do it to hurt your feelings.
It just proves how it's everything. Everything you can't, separate work from having a social night out.
But Doug, didn't you say you said, "Can I tape this?" before you taped it?
Yeah, he did, and I knew he was going to bring it up today.
Well, but. So
this is Gary. Would you have brought this up if this happened privately at a dinner that you were at?
Yeah, I think I would. I wouldn't have needed to tape it because my word is worth it. But I get what you were going for. I certainly would have brought it up. That Ronnie didn't remember totally.
Do you feel like Doug has you on a string in some kind of way, Ronnie? And when did you start feeling this way?
Do I have that power over
You
Ronnie?
went
I
a
didn't
little
know
strong
that.
there, John.
Yeah, I'm a puppet. Yes, I'm Doug's
No, he's
puppet.
not my puppet.
No, seriously. When did you start? Is this something new?
No, it's not new because every time we go out, it turns out to be a camera thing. What do you mean?
But isn't that all?
I don't see everybody sitting there filming you, Doug.
Doesn't that happen when anyone and everyone goes out and with work? Doesn't something always happen? Doesn't someone always bring out a camera? I just saw clips from your
Doug,
New
I
Year's
could have
Eve
brought
party.
out camera. I could have brought out my camera phone in your house and taped things that you said.
But
that was so fucking ridiculous.
Well, did Doug say
Like
anything
what?
interesting worth taping?
Doug's never said anything.
What? Marlo.
Unfortunately, Ronnie doesn't remember.
All right, wait. You invite people to your house, okay?
Right.
You invite them for drinks before you're going out. So the guy pours you a drink, and then he goes, "Would like some chips? If you want, bring them out." Okay. Goes to the closet. There's no chips. He starts yelling to the wife, "Marla, we have no chips. Oh, we got some old kettle corn here."
Kettle corn? What are you talking about? It's opened it that day.
No, you didn't, dude. That was
Yes.
it was opened already. It was stale.
Party foul.
Give me a fucking break.
If you're going to tell a story, tell the story
I'm
correctly.
telling it correctly.
No, you were supposed to come over. We had a babysitter at 8 o'clock, and you told me your girlfriend was not getting home till 6:30. I
Right.
gave you an hour. Figured you'd get there by 7:30. We'd hang out for 10, 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever, half hour.
And then you offered,
But you
and
showed
then
up
you had
at
nothing.
You showed up
Why
at
would
7.
you offer if you don't have any?
I had plenty.
Don't offer.
I had a fresh bag of kettle corn.
Yeah.
I said, let me have an old bag.
All right, Ronnie,
I opened the bag that day, you dummy.
The secret's out.
So ridiculous, Doug.
I know, he really got me there.
Did you realize there was such angst between the two of them?
I didn't even know they hung out. I swear to God.
No, we hung out.
And
We
we have a
hang
good
out.
time.
We
We have a
hang
great
out
time.
all the time. But you know what? It's so ridiculous. It's got to be about the TV show.
I thought I was the only one that got angry about snacks, but it's good to know I'm not alone.
I got angry because I didn't like. It was like all these little crumbs.
It's bullshit. I agree
in a
with
bowl,
you.
in a fucking bowl. And then he's asking his poor daughter, "Oh, would you like some?" There's nothing there. It was like little pieces,
No,
like
it
all the
wasn't.
bottom of
Oh,
the
my
bag.
God.
But there's no
So you
place
think-
you gotta go get a bag of
I
Ruffles
wish I
stuff.
pulled
Come
out
on.
the camera.
Doug starves the baby. Is that what you're saying?
Next time I'm going to bring my own stuff with, so you have something
Yeah,
there.
bring some dip.
Ronnie, you're
Oh,
going to get
yeah.
upset tomorrow when other clips potentially come up that from a private party?
I think he's talking about what
There's
you
New
shot
Year's
at your
Eve
New Year's
parties.
Eve.
I didn't shoot anything.
See, I didn't. I wasn't there, but other people did.
No, but people asked me. They asked me in advance, "Is it okay?" And I said yes.
But Doug asked
speaking
you
of
too,
spending-
though.
Yeah, but I knew. I said yes for a reason, just to see what was going to happen.
Oh, that was smart.
See what happened?
Yeah, I see what happened.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, there was a lot of talk about transcendental meditation. Scott DePace doesn't believe in it, although we don't know why. Gary's doing it, Jason's doing it, Ganji's trying to do it. So we talked about it and what you believe, and as always, it ended up in a fight, because all good wrap-up shows just
We should start off, since we have Ganji here, with the whole TM thing. And I asked DePace to come down. I think he's going to in a little bit. But it seemed that conversation, first of all, page 69 is back. Some people are excited. Some people are terrified. I know Will and Jason are very proud of it. And they
Who does stories about them?
Nobody. They have done stories about each other at times. But, yeah, you're right, Ganji. For the most part, it's all of us.
I like to do page 70.
But today there was a story about Scott DePace not believing in TM, but that quickly went from Scott not believing in something he doesn't do to Ganji and him not having the time to do it. And how we talked about this before, when once your name comes up, Howard just seems to zero in on you. And he said a lot of things about you personally, the way you're brought up, all that stuff. And I know you don't enjoy hearing it, but I mean, let's start from the beginning. Can you make the time for this, or are you just choosing not to?
No, I'm trying to. I want to. So I'm trying to make time. What was happening? I've been doing it consistently once a day. So around.
Oh, so you've been doing it the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been doing it once a day. So I do it every day around like 7 o'clock at night. So I do it in my office before I leave work. So I've been trying to do it in the morning. My biggest problem is not getting up early enough to do it where it makes sense. So what was happening is I was getting up early, and I was literally just moving from my bed to my couch and then re-falling asleep. So it wasn't like I feel like I wasn't getting anything out of it. I was just falling asleep in a different spot.
Okay, so if you're getting up early, why don't you get up early, shower, eat, do all your stuff, and then try?
Well, then I just need to get up a little bit earlier to do that. So,
but you were getting up earlier to do it anyway.
But I feel like I need to be up and like kind of like a little bit of little active before I.
Right.
Just taking a shower is not going to make me not fall asleep on my couch.
So before you did TM, what you got up in the morning, right? And then what do you do?
Wait, in the morning?
Yeah, like you get up,
like before I did TM.
Right.
All right, I get up in the morning, I take the shower, and I'm out the door in literally like 30 minutes.
Okay.